Hey guys, this is Peter again here with a quick review, second look at the Ruger SR9c and the Reds custom holster that I've had for it. Bought this holster about a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago from Jeff, based out of Miami, for Reds holsters. And I did a video review on it of my first initial look at it, what I thought about it, and an actual unboxing, I guess, of the video, or of the holster rather. And this is my second take on this holster, basically a chapter 2, I guess you could call it, after about 2 months of wear. But overall, I think on a scale of 1 to 10 after wearing it in, this thing is probably a -5. It blows. I am just kidding. This has been an awesome holster. No problems at all whatsoever. And if anything, it's actually gotten better. This is a really lightweight holster, and it almost feels like I'm not wearing anything. It actually, these clips that came on it, I actually was very skeptical about it, I guess you could say, because Kydex, in my mind, I'm not a gunsmith. I'm not a a real gearhead or anything. But to me, Kydex seemed more like plastic, and I think that my opinion of this type of material has definitely changed over the course of time. It's very durable, and these have definitely stood up to a lot of pressure. And if you guys could really see, how much pressure they're really under when it's toting around in my pants with the rest of my fat ass, you might understand. So, but overall, this has been an awesome design holster. Been a great piece of everyday carry gear. If anything, it's actually broken in quite nicely as far as the leather is concerned. It was originally made with the idea that I wanted to wear it as an inside the waistband, outside the waistband style holster, to be able to kind of alternate between the two styles. He actually put in these holes for the belt, and I think with that in mind, I think it's really, sorry about the shaky camera job here, guys. I think overall, I would rather carry it inside the waistband, and it's not so much because of the way it's made, but I think some of the things that make this holster great are some of the things that don't make it suitable for outside the waistband carry, at least not for me. The one thing that I like about this holster is that it's thin. It's very thin. It actually feels great. It's not durable. I mean, well, it's not durable. It's not so thin that it's not durable, but it's thin. I mean, it's not noticeably horribly thin, but when you compare it to a lot of the other holsters that I've seen out there, it's a little bit thinner. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. It makes it lightweight, and it less is more in something like this. So when it comes down to outside the waistband carry, there's nothing to hold the gun in place aside from your actual gun. The actual Kydex is the only thing that's really holding it there. When you're carrying it inside the waistband, you've got a belt that runs right over top of the Kydex, the main part of the holster holding it together, and you've got your butt is kind of pressing it from the other side. So you've got a lot more attention, you've got a lot more tightness going on in there. When it's outside the waistband, the only thing that's holding the gun in is the pressure of the Kydex. And you can kind of see here where I've tried to kind of melt in some of that Kydex and put a little pressure in there to kind of keep the retention down. But overall, I think this holster excels in the field of inside the waistband holsters. Definitely and still a very big competitor of Colster and Crossbreed and all those places. But if I had to carry it outside the waistband, I would probably want it to be a little thicker as far as the leather. It's kind of a give and take situation. Like I said, less is more in a lot of things. But when it comes down to outside the waistband carry on this style of a holster, it seems like it should be thicker. And again, not so much anything going towards the craftsmanship of the holster. It's a great made holster. I don't think I've seen holsters that cost $60 or $70, on up to $80 of these holsters that are this good made, especially not with the custom work. But like I said, outside the waistband holster, for me, I may still wear it like that occasionally, but overall, I think it's just a little too thin to really stand up to the weight. There's nothing really holding the gun in place aside from the Kydex, and that to me, it almost makes the gun slip out. So, overall, inside the waistband is awesome, and the outside the waistband carry it still feels really good. But I think as far as actually wearing it and using it, I would want it to be a lot tighter. So that may be a point of where a little bit thicker leather would come into play. But overall, no complaints. This holster has been an awesome piece of my EDC gear. This is my favorite gun to carry. And carrying this holster or using this holster makes carrying this gun all the more enjoyable. So giving it about 2 months in, it's still really smooth, still feels really good, and no complaints at all whatsoever. Jeff again has been an awesome person to work with. We've kept in touch quite a bit since I bought the holster, and overall customer service and just being a decent human being, Reds Holsters excels at. So again, definitely go and check Jeff out. He's based out of Miami and Homestead, Florida, and like I said, check it out. He's on Instagram, he's on Facebook, and check it out. For anywhere from $45 on up to $60, you cannot beat the custom work that comes with this holster. I mean, you're not going to find a holster that's going to give you custom engravings, custom lettering, the actual detail in this, the actual Kydex. I want to say he uses a little bit thinner Kydex, which gives you a little more definition in the slide. That, I think, really helps with the retention. But going back to the custom issue, you're never going to find this style lettering and custom leather work that Jeff is going to provide you for that amount of money. So definitely check into it. I think it's definitely worth it, and hopefully you guys will be as satisfied with it as I am. So Jeff, buddy, thanks again, and look forward to doing some business with you again in the future. But as always, you guys, hope you guys enjoy the video, and stay tuned. Keep posted for some videos coming up here in the near future. I'm going to do some reviews of my EDC knives, some actual individualized reviews of my EDC gear, as well as some paracord stuff. I've noticed that there's a lot of cool videos out there for paracord stuff, and not a lot of good instructional videos at least not good quality instructional videos for how to do some of the stuff that I do. So I do a lot of paracord stuff in my off time, so I'm hoping I can put up some videos of that kind of stuff. But in the meantime, check out Jeff. Send him some money, man. Get one of these holsters. You're not going to be disappointed. So thanks again for watching, and as always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks again. Bye.